Hello friends, last time we saw how to handle strings in R, and today we are going to see a demo of handling strings in R. We'll see how to create empty string, we'll see how to create empty character vector and what's the difference between the two. We'll also see if I want to insert any values in the character vector, how do we do it, and how do we convert non-character vector to a character vector in this first part of our practicals. If I want to create an empty string, I can do that. For example, if I say a variable e underscore string is equals to double quotes. Remember when we had discussed about the theory part, we discussed that creating an empty string by single quotes or double quotes. I'll give control enter, I'll print e underscore string and it will give me a double quotes only. Alternatively, if I say e underscore character is a character vector of length 0, then it is going to create an empty character vector. The difference between the two will be the length. So length of e underscore string is 1 and length of e underscore char will be 0. Because the function has been created, the predefined function which is already into our system, it is creating a character vector of length 0. But when we had mentioned by quotes, it is considering as an element which has not been mentioned yet, and the length will be 1. If I want to create a character vector of length 5, I'll do that by mentioning the same function above but giving the length. If I want to insert values in it, I can do that. E underscore char and 1 equals to, I'll say welcome. E underscore char of 2, I'll say 2, and I'll run both and let me display the character vector. So you can see the first two elements are welcome and 2, and the remaining 3 are empty strings. They are displayed as only 2 double quotes. So this is the way you can insert values into a character vector. This is basically used when you want to append something. You run some loops and you want to append something into a character vector. It is useful at that moment of time. Now let us see how do we convert a type of data into a character type. Let's say I have a variable y which is a multiplication of 3 into 9 and its value will be, it as 27. If I check class of y, it will be numeric. Now if I want to convert this function, this y into character, I'll say y equals to s dot character of y. Say control enter, again run this same code, class of y, and you can see them as a character. Now what happened if I do the mathematical manipulations over a character vector? Can we do that? Let's check it out. Let's say a variable z is a multiplication of s dot character 3 multiplied by 9. Now the 3 will be converted to character, 9 will be numeric. I'll give control enter and it is giving me an error. What's the error? Error in s dot character, non-numeric argument to binary operator. So if you are giving a multiplicative operator, then both the data point has to be numeric, but here 3 will be of type character. So while doing manipulations, you need to keep in mind, when you do mathematical manipulations, all the data types should be numeric. So this was the first part of our practical handling strings in R. So this was a demo of handling strings in R, and I hope that will be useful to you. In the next topic, we will be discussing what are some basic string manipulations.